Let's feel that adrenaline at the starting line, and we're gonna talk about this race. 15 seconds.
Powodzenia wszystkim. Powodzenia. Bezpiecznie.
And that's it. We're off. There's no hardcore music right here because we're gonna be thinking about what's happening to my head and to my physics, to my fitness, because it's amazing. Let me talk about this marathon in terms of two things that have changed in my life, or actually nothing has changed. I have changed them, and I was not expecting this result and this kind of ride I did. Long story short, in terms of the results, we were between 300 and 400 on this distance, which is 34 kilometers, just over 20 miles. This is the cross-country distance, and about 800 feet of climbing, which is about 3,000 feet. So 800 meters, 3,000 feet. There are some nice climbs right here, and you can see me overtaking people from the beginning till the end. And this is the first race since I started YouTube channel, because I have 5 years ago, when nobody overtakes me. So I was just overtaking like over 100 people, and nobody even sat on my wheel. I felt so great. Okay, why there is so much overtaking? Short explanation. This is a huge marathon. There are different distances. 34 kilometers is not the smallest one, but one of the smaller ones. There's also Mega and Giga, which is Giga is between 80 and 90 kilometers. Still not so much, but this is marathons in Poland. And there's about 900 people who are starting in this marathon today, which means we have huge crowd. In order to divide the crowd, there are sectors created, and those who don't have any points in this series, because this is series like a cup, will start from the last one, which is the 7th one, and we are starting like 2 or 3 minutes apart, which means when the first sector starts at 11 a.m. I started after like 20 something past 11. So in this way we are having more space on the course, not so many crashes will happen, and less traffic jams, like right here for example. But what's interesting is that I'm overtaking from the beginning till the end. I was 65th from all the people who came, which on this distance, which was like 300 and something, 60 or something, and 11th in my age category, which is from 40 to 49 years old guys. I'm 42, and I felt great about it. You know already from my previous episode that I'm training now. I'm doing in training 30% of what I used to doing. And I am much faster. So let's talk about these two things. Thank you very much, all these young volunteers, for giving us water. Number one is the head. Nothing actually changed in my life. You've seen the biggest break in uploading videos on my English channel since the beginning of the channel, because I am so busy with my YouTube channel studio, which I'm rebuilding, which I'm building, renewing. I bought like really lousy old house, and I have a lot of work with it. I also spend a lot of money on it. It's been stressful time, but now I decided just to let it go. And please remember this thing: let it go, or just even don't give up about problems and difficult situations in your life. Why is it so? I haven't even updated you that I was diagnosed with Hashimoto and Borrelia, and all these things really don't let you. They let me train, but they don't let you recover. So your fitness level just remains the same. I was also low on iron. Didn't feel well, I still wanted to race, and I did some races this year, but for the past years, thank you very much, youngsters. For all those past years, I was doing like mediocre, and I didn't like it. I was very angry about it lately, because I was putting so much heart in my cycling. I don't feel like I'm here to test things and do videos about components and so. No, I'm here to ride the bike. So most of my mountain bike and road cycling life you don't even see, but it is there, and I will never ever give it up. I would rather give up my YouTube channels really than riding. I love it. So my head was amazing thing. What changed in my head changed my whole fitness level. The second thing is the overtaking. Once I felt I had the legs, what I'm doing right now here, I'm adding those 200s, 300 watts for maybe 5, 10, 20 seconds, and I'm overtaking people just ahead of those descents, and I've made tons of time over them. So maybe even there were some people equal to my fitness level, but they were not able to catch me on those descents, and that also helped me to get the 11th place. I am so happy with it, knowing how much I train. And I train, what I said, 30% of what I used to do, not because of I don't have time for it. It's just because I felt tired. I didn't feel well. Going to the next session was giving me feeling like those intervals just didn't feel right. I was also getting dizzy sometimes, so actually regularly, a couple of times a week, I would feel dizzy. Very strange. I would try to do the celery juice 30 days challenge. I would try to give up all the things that were allergic to me, trying to tweak with my diet. Nothing would help me. And once I said this, let it go, it really changed. I didn't even hope this would make such a change, but it did. And in the next episode you will see the third race, which was week after this race, when I did even better. Thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye.